everybody. Good morning and welcome. I am Ashish Bahuguna. I am a public interest director in NCDEX, and with your permission, I would be conducting the proceedings of this annual general meeting. I welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to the 18th AGM of NCDEX. As you are aware, the country is in the grip of COVID-19 since last year. And in view of the relaxations granted by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, this AGM is being held through video conferencing and other audio-visual means. So members may kindly note that pursuant to MCA circulars dated April 8th, April 13th, 2020, and January 13th, 2021, on holding AGMs through video conferencing or other audio-visual means, all possible efforts have been made by the exchange to enable members to participate in the AGM and vote on the items being considered. I'm glad to inform you that we have several directors who are present at the meeting. Let me introduce you to them one by one. We have Dr. Ashok Gulati, Public Interest Director. We have Dr. Purvi Mehta, Public Interest Director. We have Mr. Hemant Adarkar, Public Interest Director. And we have Mr. Venkat, Public Interest Director. I think these are the only directors present in today's meeting. The other directors have not been able to attend due to their preoccupations with other matters. So with that, I think we can formally convene the meeting, and it can be called to order. So all members or their authorized representatives who are present in this meeting through video conferencing or other audio-visual means, I would request all of you to kindly introduce yourselves, and the organizations that you are representing. So if you could kindly do that one by one. I may apologize in advance because my computer screen is not working. I'm on a phone, so I have not been able to identify the other members present, for which I apologize. But if all of you could introduce yourselves one by one, I shall be grateful. Please.
Yeah, good morning all. This side Ms. Neha Gupta from NABARD.
Thank you.
This is Kodal Ram Ganesh. I am the authorized signatory from Build India Capital Advisors LLP.
Hi,
Thank
this
you.
is Divyanshi this side from NSC.
Hello, this is Parita Asher from Oman India Joint Investment Fund.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. This is Vivek Nandan from IFFO.
Right, thank you.
Morning, this is Avinash from NCDEX.
The members, please, before we introduce the management and members of the exchange.
He is also a shareholder, actually.
Yes.
Hi, this is
Anybody else? Have I missed out on anybody?
Hi, this is Anugrah.
Good morning. I'm Yashir Sagar, Life Insurance Corporation.
Right. Thank you.
This is Sachin Negandhi from KSIR and Company, the auditors.
Thank you. All right. It is now past 11 o'clock, and as the necessary quorum is present, I declare the meeting open. All the statutory registers as required under the Companies Act 2013, the auditor's report and the secretarial audit report are available for inspection, and the members can inspect the same by sending an email through their registered email ID. Members may also recall that SEBI, via its letter dated May 23rd, 2019, directed the exchange to freeze voting rights and restrict entitlement to any other corporate benefits, including dividend over and above 5% of the paid-up capital of the exchange, of 2 members, that is IFCO and Oman India Joint Investment Fund, till compliance with the SECC Regulations 2018 or a period of 9 months from May 5, 2019. Thereafter, SEBI, via its letter dated 5th February 2020, extended the timeline for compliance to August 3rd, 2020. Subsequently, via another email dated June 9, 2020, SEBI further extended the timelines for compliance till the initial public offering of the exchange. In case the two members were not able to offload their shareholding through offer for sale in the IPO, an additional time of 3 months had been accorded to them for complying with the SEC Regulations 2018. SEBI, via its email dated April 19, 2021, has further extended the timelines to comply with the shareholding requirement as per SEBI, as per SECC Regulations 2018 till April 8th, 2022 for OIJIF and till December 31st, 2021 for IFCO, with the condition that other directions issued with respect to the excess shareholding will remain in force till compliance with the SECC Regulations 2018. Accordingly, in order to give effect to the said SEBI direction, the exchange will conduct voting at the AGM through poll. The exchange has appointed U. Hegde and Associates, practicing company secretaries who have just introduced themselves, as the scrutinizer to conduct the polling process. Further, in terms of Article 105 of the Articles of Association of the Exchange, the chairman of the meeting is required to appoint 2 scrutinizers to scrutinize the votes cast in the poll and to submit the report thereon. Of the 2 scrutinizers appointed under this article, one has to be a member, not being an officer or employee of the company. So one has to be a member present at the meeting, provided that such a member is available and willing to be so appointed. So in order to ensure 2 scrutinizers for the poll process, I request one of the members present to give their consent to act as a scrutinizer along with U. Hegde and Associates. Any one of the members present here may kindly give his or her consent for the same. Now, if you please. Any volunteers? Okay, it seems that none of the members present are willing to act as a scrutinizer. So therefore, the report of the scrutinizer will be signed by Messrs. U. Hegde and Associates only, and the same shall be noted in the minutes of the meeting. The company secretary may please note. With the permission of all the members present, can I take it that the notice of the meeting has been taken as read?
Sir.
Yeah. So thank you very much. So let me then formally, commence with my short words of welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, my very warm welcome to all of you to this 18th AGM of your company. The worst of the pandemic is probably behind us, touch wood. And we all are in the process of reinventing ourselves, our society, and our work culture to take on challenges and seize the opportunities thrown open by disruptions in every sphere of our lives. The annual report for the year ended 31st March 2021, including the director's report and the audited financials of the company, have already been circulated to you and would be taken up for consideration shortly as per the items listed in the agenda of the AGM. Like other markets, the agri-commodity market in India was also adversely affected due to the pandemic-led lockdowns. As a result, volumes and open interest on the exchange reduced significantly during the first half of the year, leading to the exchange incurring a loss, both on a consolidated basis as well as on a standalone basis. It is encouraging to see that despite a number of challenges throughout the year, the exchange has maintained 100% uptime of the trading platform by strengthening their technology infrastructure. More importantly, the exchange has added many firsts in its product basket. This includes NCDEX, India's first return-based tradable agri index. In November, the exchange launched an options familiarization program for FPOs in coordination with SEBI which was acknowledged by all stakeholders, including policymakers, to be a welcome step. Efforts to attract participation from mutual funds and alternate investment funds are showing signs of bearing fruit with the enabling environment by the regulator. The exchange had filed the draft red herring prospectus with SEBI dated February 10, 2020 for an initial public offering of equity shares. SEBI, via its letter dated April 9, 2020, had issued its final observations. Accordingly, the exchange was required to open the IPO within 12 months of April 9, 2020. However, due to COVID pandemic and the impact it had on the business of the exchange, it was decided not to launch the IPO. The validity of the DRHP has since expired on April 8, 2021. NCDEX group companies have also gained further strength as standalone entities to achieve key milestones during the year. NCCL seamlessly handled a physical delivery volume of over 400,000 tons of agri-commodities worth 1,752 crore, accounting for over 85% of the total deliveries across exchanges in the agri-commodity sector. NCDEX eMarkets Limited has achieved a milestone of procuring 10 million tons of farm produce worth 500 billion rupees, that is 50,000 crore rupees, through e-Samriddhi portal set up for the state-owned national NAFED 3 years ago. National E-Repository Limited, that is NERL, which has completed its third year of repository operations, has witnessed its emerging business of loans against electronic negotiable warehouse receipts jumping fivefold to over rupees 600 crores. NERL's total pledged loan portfolio too witnessed a sharp increase to over rupees 700 crores from rupees 320 crores in the previous year. Our subsidiary, NCDEX Institute of Commodity Markets and Research, that is NICR, has been accredited as a training partner by the Agriculture Skill Council of India in the area of commodity derivatives markets and price risk management for farmers. FPOs, banks, financial institutions, educational institutions, and supply chain participants. NICR has the potential to play a key role in skill building initiatives of the central and state governments in the agricultural, marketing, and modern marketing infrastructure. We have made rapid strides in the farming community, first through the option familiarization program, which helped us to scale up our market linkage efforts with FPOs during the year. The number of FPOs onboarded has reached 332 in 2021 from 260 a year ago. Number of farmers linked to the exchange through these FPOs reached 884,500, trading over 56,000 tons of agri-commodities in the year. In addition, NEML has also onboarded 400 FPOs to its electronic platform during the year. With the support of our subsidiaries, channel partners, and the wider commodity ecosystem players, the exchange has continued its dominance in agri-commodity derivatives with over 75% market share and volume, as well as an open interest. The challenging environment in agri-commodities is far from over in the wake of rising food inflation. Government interventions may rise to provide relief to consumers, which may raise challenges and cause periodic disruptions in the agri-commodity trade. Procurement of wheat and rice may witness sharp rise to ensure food security amidst uncertainties due to resurgence of pandemic. We continue our efforts through policy advocacy to encourage more and more participation from government agencies, not only in procurements, but also in risk management and offloading of the procured goods at regular intervals. On the brighter side, the agriculture sector has shown a remarkable performance, playing a key role in the economic recovery, and hopefully will continue to do so. The NCDEX group is now in a much better position than what it was before the pandemic to take on challenges and seize opportunities in the rapidly changing dynamics of agricultural supply chains and government policy response for development of the sector. I'd like to place on record the commendable efforts and commitment shown by the NCDEX management and its employees in ensuring seamless operations during such trying times. Thank you all for supporting NCDEX and making it convenient to attend this meeting. Please continue to take care and stay safe. Thank you. Now, let us take each item on the agenda. I hope you have all received poll papers sent on your registered email IDs. Members may please note that the aforesaid MCA circulars also state that in case the counting of vote requires time, the said meeting can be adjourned and called later to declare the results. Hence, I request all the members or their authorized representatives to send their votes on the paid papers to the scrutinizers immediately after all the items listed in the notice have been taken up. This will enable the scrutinizer to declare results quickly and will also enable us to complete the meeting without adjournments. Thank you very much for this. I will now take up the items listed in the notice. The first item listed is adoption of audited financial statements of the exchange, both standalone and consolidated. Director's report and auditor's report for the financial year ended 31st March 2021. With your permission, I take all these statements as read. There are no qualifications or observations or comments in the auditor's report on standalone or consolidated financial statements, secretarial audit report, or corporate governance report. However, of course, shareholders may seek clarifications or offer comments if they wish to do so on any of these issues. Now, please. It seems that there is no need for any clarification. Thank you very much. I would now put the resolution to vote as an ordinary resolution. Would I request for a proposer, please?
NSC can propose.
NSC, thank you very much. Would like to propose the resolution, and may I request somebody to second the resolution, please?
IFCO seconds it.
IFCO, thank you very much. So members may kindly cast their vote in the poll paper emailed on their registered email ID, please. Thank you. Okay, while members are casting their votes, we will go on to the next item on the agenda, which pertains to declaration of dividends for the financial year ended March 31, 2021. The Board of Directors of NCDEX has recommended a dividend of 5%, that is 50 paise per equity share, on the equity shares of face value of ₹10 each for the financial year 2020-21. The record date for payment of dividend is September 27, 2021. Members may kindly recall that last year also the dividend declared by your company was the same, that is 5%. With your permission, I would now like to put this resolution to vote as well as an ordinary resolution. So, may I request a member to kindly propose?
Indra propose.
Thank you very much. And could I request another shareholder to kindly second the resolution?
Punjab National Bank second the resolution.
Thank you very much. So members may kindly cast their vote on this resolution in the poll paper emailed on the registered email IDs. Thank you very much. Okay. We may now, if everybody has completed the process of voting, move on to the next item on the agenda, which is regarding the reappointment of Mr. B. Venugopal as director. He is a shareholder director representing LIC of India. Mr. B. Venugopal, whose tenure has been the longest amongst the directors, is retiring at this AGM by rotation and being eligible has offered himself for reappointment subject to approval of the SEBI. I would now, with your permission, put this resolution to vote as an ordinary resolution. So could I ask for a proposer, please? May I request somebody to propose this resolution? The NSE, thank you very much. NSE has proposed this resolution. Could I request somebody to second it?
Star agree, seconds it.
Thank you very much. So members may kindly cast their vote on this resolution in the poll paper emailed on the registered email ID. Thank you very much. All right. If everybody agrees, or if am I moving too quickly, or if everybody agrees, we can move on to the next item on the agenda, which pertains to corporate social responsibility activities to be undertaken by your company in the financial year 2021-22. As members are aware, certain companies that satisfy the stipulated conditions are required to spend 2% of average net profit of the last 3 years on CSR activities. As average net profit of the last 3 years in case of our company is in the negative, we are not statutorily required to incur any expenditure on CSR activities in the year 21-22. However, the board decided to voluntarily continue to contribute towards CSR activities, which was also in sync with the vision of the exchange, and approved contribution of rupees 25 lakhs for betterment of farmers and FPOs for their post-harvest activities for the financial year 2021-22, though this is not required statutorily. Since the exchange is not statutorily required as per the provisions of the Act to incur any expenditure on CSR activities in FY 2021-22, the proposed spend of rupees 25 lakhs will fall under section 181 of the Act, which pertains to contribution to bona fide, charitable and other funds. As per the said section, prior permission of the shareholders is required if a company wants to contribute to any bona fide, charitable and other funds, and aggregate of such contribution in a financial year exceeds 5% of its average net profits of the 3 immediately preceding financial years. Since 5% average net profits for the 3 immediately preceding financial years has a negative balance, the exchange requires shareholders' approval for incurring the proposed expenditure of rupees 25 lakhs on CSR activities in the year 2021-22. With your permission, I would now put the resolution to vote as an ordinary resolution. May I request for the shareholder to propose the resolution, please?
NABARD propose the resolution.
Thank you very much. And may I request another shareholder to second the resolution?
IFCO seconds it.
Thank you very much. So members may kindly cast their vote on this resolution in the poll paper emailed on the registered email ID. The address to which members are requested to email their filled-in poll papers is umashankar.hegde@gmail.com. So this will be sent to Mr. Umashankar Hegde, who is the official scrutinizer for today's AGM. So while we are waiting for this poll exercise to be complete, we may I would take this opportunity of welcoming Mr. P.K. Malhotra, another public interest director, to this AGM. Welcome, sir. If there is any other director who has attended in the meantime, I don't think so. So thank you very much for coming. Right. So hopefully the poll exercise is complete or would shortly be getting completed. So may I request the scrutinizer to count the votes cast by the members and declare the results. And going by past experience, I recall that this is likely to take some time. The polling of the votes, as well as the counting of, as well as their counting and the declaration of results. So to utilize this time fruitfully and to apprise all the members, shareholders and others on the latest performance and the latest developments at the exchange, may I request Mr. Arun Raste, Managing Director and CEO, to brief all of us on this aspect. So if everybody agrees, may I request Mr. Raste to kindly brief us on the performance and developments of the exchange in the past few months. Mr. Raste, could you take over, please? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, everybody. Today is one of the most happiest day for us, everybody at the exchange, because we have successfully shifted our data center from our premises in our corporate office to a location outside, which is a professionally managed center. And we are the first exchange to do this, which is a tier 4 data center. And we are very happy with this successful shifting of data center, which happened just today morning at 9 o'clock. 200 members have logged in. The whole team had some sleepless nights for last few days. The efforts were going on for almost last 1 year. We're very happy that the Utah Center is live now. So that is today's best news to happen to the exchange. As far as business is concerned, there were some major pitfalls, nothing to do with exchange or pandemic. This happened due to some regulatory actions. The China contract, which was giving about 15% of volumes and value at the exchange, was taken away due to a regulatory requirement or action. Despite that, I'm very happy to communicate that the exchange has maintained its business. The business team and a bit of luck has helped us to get to an ATTV of about 2,450 crores in the month of August, which is meeting the budgetary targets. And we hope and we continue to hope that we will not have any adverse impact of these regulatory requirements anymore. And we will continue to grow the business. And hopefully this year we should be in a position to break even if nothing adverse happens from today to March. That's our business teams and our endeavor. Mr. Chairman mentioned about one index which was launched last year, which was NCDEX. In continuation of that, we are very happy to convey that we have launched 2 more indexes, SOADEX as well as GUARDEX in this calendar year, in this financial year. The indexes will help the financial sector to get into the exchange business. The mutual funds, the alternative investment funds, those who are not interested in physical deliveries and those who are not interested in getting into the volume business. But the financial sector players will be very happy with these kind of indexes because these are cash settled products. So hopefully this will support our business growth in future. Chairman also mentioned about the option familiarization program, which was launched last year, which had a very encouraging result. So that was some support given to us by our regulator SEBI in the last year. We are continuing our efforts to continue with this particular program, and we have approached other funders and including private entities, shareholders like NABARD to support this particular program. And there is some positive movement on this front, and hopefully we should be in a position to continue these efforts. This helps us link with FPOs as well as farmers directly and bring them to the exchange platform. And this is a great news for us that last year about 1 million farmers were associated with the exchange platform just because of this program. And we hope that more such farmers will come on the exchange platform and they will be in a position to trade. Not only it gives them a better price and fair price, but it also increases the exchange of the business. So we look forward to more such engagements with private sector as well as our shareholders to continue with this option familiarization program. There were 2 more developments as far as the exchange is concerned. First is yesterday we were recognized in the Globe Oil conference as one of the best entities. So we got an award yesterday. The exchange got an award. That is number 1. And number 2, in terms of the agri derivatives market, we used to have about 75% share, but in the month of August, we have garnered about 85% share of the agri derivatives market. So as far as agris are concerned, we are the largest exchange, but we are also growing the business. So about 85% of the agri derivatives markets is being controlled by NCDEX. Obviously, we are not satisfied with this. We want to grow a business more, and obviously we'll be looking at other than agri also, in addition to garnering more share of agri. That is our ambition, and I'm sure we'll get the support of all shareholders in this. The team is working very well despite the pandemic. We had some time to do a hybrid kind of a model in the exchange, whereby people who are essential to come to office, they come to office, people operate from their home. We are hoping to continue with that model going forward as well, because in Mumbai, travel itself takes about 3 to 4 hours to come to office and go back. And in public transport, there is still some worries about the pandemic. So we continue to operate in the hybrid model. But for us, it has been a very, very efficient model. And you would agree when you look at the business terms that it is working well for us. So that's about it for the first it is the first half of the year is ending. It is fairly positive, and I'm sure that in the next 6 months we will have better things to report. By the next AGM, I think the chairman sir will have better numbers also to report. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Raste. Those are very encouraging developments indeed, and let us hope that all of us can keep up the good work and continue to grow and prosper and lead the exchange to better and higher heights. Before I ask for comments or observations or even any questions or clarifications from the members or the representatives, I would request the scrutinizers to let us know immediately once the tabulation of the results is completed, and as whenever they are ready with the results, so that they can be announced without delay. So please do not wait for discussions to carry on till whenever. So as soon as the results are available, I would request the scrutinizer to let us know immediately, if necessary by intervening, right? So we still have some time to I gather, before the results are available. So if any of the members or their authorized representatives would seek any further clarifications or would like to take up any other issue with the management of the exchange, they are free to do so now. So I invite comments from all of you present. Let's see where. Yes, please.
Sir. Chairman, sir, I have received voting from all the members. All the resolutions have been passed with requisite majority.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We thank you. Even last time, you've been performing your duties most diligently and efficiently and effectively. So thank you very much. If we have finished all the items in the agenda for the meeting as were listed. But if there are any other issues or concerns that any of the members or authorized representatives they would like to raise, I'm sure we are, and the management is there to respond to them. So if there is anything else that is, worrying the minds or is of concern to any of the shareholders, please feel free to articulate this. And if not, then otherwise I have the happy duty of thanking all of you, especially the members and their authorized representatives, for having attended and participated in this meeting. And with your permission, then I declare this meeting closed. So thank you very much, and wonderful seeing you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep taking care of yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.